Okay, hi. I am back with a little update on where I'm at with my creative journey, um, some things that I've made, some things I've been struggling with, and some things I'm excited about, and sort of where I see things going in the near future. Um, so I think in the last video I said that I was not going to narrow down into a niche just yet. And that has given me a lot of freedom, but it's also something that creates a sort of, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Sometimes you can have a bit too much freedom and it's hard to be sort of pointing in a direction where you really feel like you're being creative and you're growing um, and enjoying what you do. So I'm I'll come on to that, and also sort of why I think that's helped me to find a bit of direction in the short term, which I'm very excited about. But first off, I want to just show like a few things that I've been working on. So I've got a few things here. Let's see if I'll be able to kind of demonstrate them. But I'm sort of a big lover. I always have been of like paper and stationery, and I've been doing a bit of um, work with paper and books specifically. Um, these are not ones that I've made, but notepads like this. Some of you who see this might be able to sort of relate. I I especially as a kid used to love going into stationery stores like at the beginning of the school term or school year, getting new stuff like pens and pencils, yes, but also like books and notebooks and different types of paper and of different sizes. There's something very satisfying about them, like the tactile nature, the different textures, and I have been um, working on and thinking about like handmade books and making my own, because I have lots of bits of paper that I do things with, and I've seen some videos and a few examples of some cool books. Like there are like hand stitched, hand bound books with hand stitching, and I didn't make that, by the way. That's I don't know how to do that yet. And this one is really cool. Actually, this is from an exhibition at the Barbican, and you can see it's kind of an open spine, so there's no cover, and there's stitching, and it sort of fits with the exhibition was Our Time on Earth, and it sort of fits with the sort of subject matter of that exhibition. Um, so I have made a few things. I'm gonna give just like show just a couple of examples because I think that I'll make another video where I kind of go into a bit more detail. But you'll have probably seen on the last video my mic was this, but these are a couple of sort of folded books. I have got um, there's some which have like staples in them. I just played around with that. I have also got some ones which I like hand stitched using some like basic sewing thread. It's not like what professionals would use, but that was the first time I'd sort of done that, and that was really cool. And also got one with uh, made with a cereal box as the cover. So anyway, I've been making these books. I really enjoyed it. It was very meditative. I like the feel of the paper. I definitely want to do more of that, um, which sort of leads me on quite nicely to where I'm gonna take things next. Um, I have had a bit of a issue over the sort of last week or so since I posted the last video, where I've sort of, as I said, I wanted to keep the sort of room and creative freedom that not sort of going down into a niche allows someone, but it's very open ended, and I I actually really enjoyed the kind of process of just focusing in on um, over last week, just like working with paper and making a bunch of books. And that's not the only thing that I want to do, but I have noticed that when I was sort of thinking about kind of what was the next step, like what was the next thing that I wanted to make, I was getting a lot of brain fog because, as I've said before, I have all these ideas, and it was lots of little pieces everywhere. And so, um, what I wanted to do, or what I really needed, was um, sort of a bit of focus, like in the short term, um, and whilst kind of like still having that sort of room to explore creatively, if that makes sense. Um, and given that sort of my professional background has been on like a project basis, working in like a commercial setting, I naturally sort of ended up gravitating towards that type of thinking and thinking about things as like a product or a project, but also because generally I like the idea of sort of working towards something that really inspires me. It's just that um, I hadn't yet had that sort of inspiration of for a project that I could sort of wrap my interests into and really kind of get stuck into, whilst putting a few things on the back burner or doing them on the side, um, without sort of thinking, oh, the grass is greener elsewhere, or wanting to sort of try those other things and getting too distracted. Um, and that fits nicely um, into the bookmaking, because I do have, sort of like bits of things that I've made, like some watercolor, some screen printing. I've done some. This is not very good, but I had some ink painting. Um, these are all like sort of on paper, and I thought, well, actually, I could do quite a few different things and combine them into a book, and that would involve, um, multiple pages, so lots of different things that you can do. I could apply different techniques, and I can bring in influences um, from sort of culture and writing, and sort of just other things that sort of come to mind and that I am inspired by. Uh, so, um, what I have decided is that my first project, my first sort of big, sort of meaty piece of artwork, is going to be a book. It's going to be a handmade book. um, I'm going to try and uh, stick to a set amount of time to make it, a bit like you would have to out in the real world. So a sort of deadline is what I'm thinking, and I am going to try and uh, come up with kind of what my goals are for that project, like the things that I want to I like definitely want to include some things that would be nice to have. Um, uh, but I'm really excited for where that could go. There are lots of different elements to a book that include the cover, the binding, the paper, the design, um, all of which are super interesting. And there are varied ways of doing it. So um, I'm really excited to kind of learn some different techniques, try out some different things, see how different things look on the cover and the paper, see which things I enjoy, and then yeah, take it from there. Uh, I'm not sure just yet how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna sort of think that through. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited for that. So I hope that uh, I'll be able to share some more content on that and update this channel with how I'm progressing, what I'm learning, what I'm making as part of that project. Um, and then uh, I guess on the content side, um, I'm actually really happy that I have sort of got into this rhythm of posting a video on YouTube once a week, if only for my own self-reflection and my own articulation of how I'm sort of going in my creative journey, and being able to kind of like see that in one place, and be part of like this creator community, irrespective of, you know, whether I have like 0 views or a creator that's been going for a while or is viral or really popular that has, you know, thousands of views, sometimes millions. It's more about the process and having the consistency of creating, um, and then sharing those creations and how I'm doing with them uh, on this platform, through video content. Um, so now that I'm in a rhythm of posting videos, like normal sort of long form videos, um, I think soon I will uh, start posting some YouTube shorts because I quite like that content format. And I think those will be sort of a little bit shorter, faster cut, perhaps, um, or they'll be short but kind of a bit more in depth on something very specific. So um, I think where I'm probably going to start off is uh, like doing a bit more of a deep dive into these books, because I actually learned a lot through just experimentation. I tried a bunch of different things out. Some of them worked, some of them didn't. It gave me some ideas about what I could do next. And yeah, I'd sort of love to go into those in a bit more detail for the record. So yeah, it's been in some ways a productive, but also a kind of challenging week in terms of where things have gone with my creative journey. But I feel like all of that has come uh, together into a like a direction that I'm really excited about, and excited to see where it goes, and whilst keeping sort of an open mind uh, for like my artistic journey and what things I share overall. So yeah, if you're watching this, stay tuned. Future me, I hope you are really proud of starting this journey, and that you um, enjoy the process of making this book that we're going to make. And I, for one, am excited about seeing the fruits of that. Okay, that's it for now, and hopefully there will be another update next week.